Oh, here we go. Don 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 don. Don 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 don. Who wants to be a millionaire? Do you? Do you want to be a millionaire? Oh my god, look at that audience. Literally the audience moving at 2 frames a second. Fantastic.
Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, it's this bloke.
Your chance to win a virtual £1 million by simply answering 15 questions in a row correctly.
Oh, yes.
So if you're
I'd
ready,
love to.
let's play.
Oh, let's stay straight into the main menu. So yeah. Well, I liked watching the show. I only played the PS1 game. That's fair enough. I do admit the music in the show was tense. Yeah, I quite like the music in the show. In all fairness, this was probably one of the game shows I didn't mind watching, if I'm honest. I didn't mind watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, when I was younger. But this is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2nd edition. Apparently, 2nd edition. It says it's published by Eidos Interactive. I guess it's developed by Celador. It popped up with a thing saying Celador, so... And it released on December 7th, 2001 for the PlayStation 2. It got released on the PlayStation 2 and PC. So, there you go. So, all it was, a UK show, just everywhere else got it and looked around and sounded the same. Yeah. Yeah, loads of different countries got their own version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so...
That's great. Are you playing alone or with your friends? So it's just you, me, and the computer.
Well, yeah, that's
okay,
generally how it is most of the time.
Please enter your name.
Well, let's put it in there. Oh, there we go. Well, let's go. Do 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 do. It was very tense music, I will admit. Very tense.
Right, here we go. You're 15 questions away from £1 million. And if you're ready to play...
I will admit, the animation that... I can't remember what this dude's name is.
What is the name of the implement used to lift a car? John. Joe.
Joe.
Jim.
Jack.
Jack.
There's no time limit, is there? I want to find out. Who, is it? I can't remember who this guy... What this guy's name is. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who hosted it? Who is it hosted by? Created by... No... creation... Chris Tarrant. Thank you for that. That's easy. So yeah, Chris Tarrant. There you go. So Chris Tarrant was the one who hosted the game. And I will admit, he doesn't look... For a 2001 PlayStation 1 game, he doesn't look too bad. He doesn't look too bad in this, if I'm honest.
It's good. You've got £100.
There we go, Jack. You got 100. Fantastic.
Take a look at this for £200. What is metaphorically left behind when everything else imaginable is packed? Kitchen sink. Unpaid bills. Bathroom shower. Bedroom door.
I believe the British phrase is we've packed everything but the kitchen sink. I'm pretty sure. He does not look nightmare fuel. That is correct. He does not.
So you're saying it's A. Are you confident?
We'll find out, won't we? Yeah.
It's right. You got £200.
So every now and then he just like says, "Are you sure about that?"
Now here's question number 3 for £300. Complete the title of the book and film Bridget Jones's Diary.
Go on.
Encyclopedia.
Oh yeah.
Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Thesaurus.
Oh, Bridget Jones Thesaurus. That's what we want to have.
You've got £300.
Of course, it's Diary. We're doing all right. We're doing all right so far. We're doing all right.
Right, question 4 of 15 coming up. You're doing fine.
See how much money I actually could have won if I ever played on this TV show.
£500.
Oh, I might get 500. Oh.
Complete the title of the famous musical Little Shop of...
I wonder. Little...
Frights.
Oh yeah, definitely. Frights.
Panics.
Panics. Oh, Little Shop of Panics.
Horrors.
Oh.
Terrors.
Little Shop of Terror sounds actually pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen the movie. It's a pretty good movie.
Correct, you've got 500 quid. Well done.
We cost 500.
Okay, have a look. You're just one question away from your first milestone. It's for a guaranteed £1,000.
It's a fun movie. Yeah, it is a fun movie. The Plant's the best character though. You know, don't know who voiced him, but X did an excellent job.
Amethyst.
Oh, this is oh,
Jade.
okay.
Diamond.
I literally thought to myself, oh, this is going to be a tough one. But then it said pearl, and I was like, ah, okay. There's the other ones don't. I don't know. Maybe the other ones are like made some special animal, but yeah, pearl.
Well done. You just guaranteed yourself £1,000.
We got it. We got £1,000. Oh, we're doing so well. Oh, there we go.
That's £1,000 in the bag guaranteed, but let's try and double that with the next question. You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose. You're guaranteed £1,000. This one is for £2,000.
All right, so we're guaranteed 1,000 at this point. That's fine.
What can be forward or back, especially in a website address? Hash, slash, flash, crash.
Forward or back in a website address? Slash, I believe. Can't be slash. No, the other ones don't make sense.
So you're saying B?
Yeah, because the other ones don't make sense.
Congratulations, it's the right answer. You've got £2,000.
Oh, we're doing okay, boys. We're doing okay. Oh.
You're doing brilliantly. You got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000. How is 3/4 expressed as a decimal?
I'm sure anyone who did not use the internet would struggle with that one. That's true.
0.275, 0.075, 7.5.
How is 3/4 expressed as a decimal? Well, 3/4 is like, if you had 4/4, that would be a whole. So it's got to be 0.75. I don't see it being like anything else. I'm going to go with 0.75. I think that's what it is.
So you're saying it's A. Are you confident?
That's what I think. The other ones don't make sense.
It's the right answer.
Yeah.
You've got £4,000.
The other ones don't make sense. So. A lot of the time when I go answer questions in IRL, it's like I just go with like what seems like common sense.
Next question takes you past the halfway mark for the 15 correct answers you need for £1 million.
I don't think I'll get $1 million. I'm going to be honest.
Here it comes for £8,000. What travels at almost 300,000 kilometers per second?
Wow. Okay.
Sound. Saturn V rocket. Bullet train. Light.
300,000 kilometers per second. Oh, that's difficult. That is very difficult. No. Saturn V rocket, I would say no. Bullet train, I would say no. 300,000 kilometers per second. It's got to be light. I'm unsure though. I'm going to go 50-50.
Okay, you want to go 50-50? Use your lifeline. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please. Leaving the right answer. And
it's either sound or light, 100%. I just can't. You had to do that to me, didn't you?
So it looks like it's A or D.
That was a waste then, wasn't it? I'm going to go with light. I think it's light. I'm pretty sure it's light, alright?
Are you sure it's not A?
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, Chris Grant.
Oh, I'd love to say you just won £8,000. And I can. You have just won £8,000.
You little gremlin. You almost had me then. You almost had me, little gremlin. Imagine being on the actual TV show and he goes, I'm afraid to say that you've just won £8,000. And you look at him and you go, you little gremlin.
£1 million. If you get the next one right,
oh wow, light was right.
money for 16,000. Have a look at this.
I know it's to me it's probably not a trick question.
What's the
But...
surname of the family in the TV sitcom 2.4 Children?
Oh my god.
Porter, Parker,
How would I know this?
Plumber, Packer.
How would I know this? There's no way I would know this. Let's ask the audience.
Okay, right, you've chosen to ask the audience. Audience, get ready please, let's try and help. Fingers on keypad. Answer A, B, C or D, please now.
So Porter. People say
Well, now
Porter.
they seem very confident it's A.
Well,
So it's up to you entirely. What do you
well, I'm
think?
going to have to go with A, aren't I? That's just common sense, isn't it?
Is that your final answer?
Well, it's going to have to be, isn't it?
Well done, you've just won £16,000.
Oh, yes. Well done. Right, one more correct and we got 32 grand.
Right, you've got £16,000. Now you can take that 16,000, but you're just 6 questions away from £1 million.
I forget how the phone a
The
friend
next question, if you
works
go
in
for it and
video
you get it
game
right,
version. Yeah,
is worth
it's going to be
a
interesting.
guaranteed
Probably it's going to be a recording.
£32,000.
Oh, I think it's A, mate. Yeah. That's what I thought it was going to be.
Which of these places is known for its police training college?
Okay.
Hillingdon, Hendon,
That's interesting.
Haringey, Hampstead.
I think it's Hampstead. Hampstead sounds familiar, but we'll phone a friend.
Okay, you want to phone a friend. Now let's call them, but remember you don't have to go along with what they say.
What was he going to say?
Hello?
Hello, Bill. This is Chris Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, hi, Chris.
Now, we badly need your help. Your answer to this question could get your friend £32,000.
I will do my utmost.
Right, Bill, here we go with the question and 4 possible answers.
I like how it's just a
but
still.
only one
I like
is
how
the
it just
one we're
shows the
looking for.
still.
Which of
And it
these
zooms
places
out.
is known for its police training college? Hillingdon, Hendon, Haringey, Hampstead.
Now, a friend of mine got a position lecturing at the police training college, and I can confirm it is definitely in Hendon.
Okay, Bill, that's great. Thank you very much. Thanks for helping out.
All right.
Well,
He
Bill
says it's
thought it was
Hendon.
B, but it's entirely your choice. It's your money. Now it's all up to you.
All right. I don't know anyone named Bill. Yeah, I do. I used to work with a bloke called Bill. It's not really a name you would see someone like my age called. It's like someone like a later generation. He said Hendon, so let's go with Hendon.
Are you happy with your answer?
Well, I'm gonna have to be, aren't I?
You did have £16,000 in your hand. You've now got £32,000.
Oh, good. Considering there isn't a time limit, you could, technically speaking, oh, there's even a little fake check. Fantastic. So, 23rd is I can't see that date. Is that 23rd of the 5th of the 10th, 2023? Is that today? That's not even today's date. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, welcome, Terry. I played the PS1 version of this game, and the front cover looked deceptively similar to the
You've
Star
got
Ocean 2.
£32,000 guaranteed. It's in the bag. No
You
one
are
can
right.
take that
That
away
is
from you
probably-
at this point. Now the next question is
If
worth
that was wrong, I'd be like, screw you, Bill.
£64,000. You might as well play this. You can't lose. Take your time. It's becoming
Yeah.
very big money. Here it comes.
I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to get this wrong, but we'll see.
Who wrote the best-selling novel The Last Precinct? Elmore Leonard,
I don't know.
Patricia Cornwell, Sue Grafton, James Patterson.
Probably James Patterson. I recognise that name. And The Last Precinct sounds like something he would write, personally. I haven't read any of his books, but I am somewhat familiar with his books. But technically speaking, because it's a video game, I could just look this up right now. I can literally look this up and cheat. Because there's no time limit. There's nothing. You could just cheat. I guess technically in 2001, there's no way you could have cheated back then because the internet wasn't really as well. You know, not many people had as much access, I guess. You know, the last precinct sounds like crime. Sounds like a crime thing, so that's why I thought James Patterson. So you think it's Patricia Cornwell? I'll go with you. I've used my second phone a friend. So what a life should we Google it? Well, it wouldn't be in 2001. You wouldn't have that option. But I'm going to use my second lifeline, and that being Biophoenix, and I'm going to go with B.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is my final answer.
You were guaranteed a cheque for £32,000.
And I would still have that.
I can now give you a cheque for £64,000.
Oh, well done, Biophoenix. You obviously read more than me. I am trying to read more. I am trying. I'm currently reading Jurassic Park. I'm very close to finishing Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, however you pronounce it. I did read one of his other books, The Andromeda Strain, and that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. The movie wasn't as good, though.
Oh, take a look at that. It's nice, isn't it? A cheque ready for you for £64,000. But we don't want to give you that. We could well give you a cheque. The next cheque is worth £125,000.
Oh, dude, I want to read
Now,
Jurassic
you are
Park.
at this
Michael
moment just
Crichton
4
rules.
questions away from
Is John Cena playing for charity?
£1 million. Have a look at the next question. You don't have to play it, but it's worth £125,000.
Yeah, it's good. I will admit, Jurassic Park, the book, it does stray from the film quite a bit, and it's quite good. It's very good.
Wine bottle.
Much better than Andromeda Strain. Even though I enjoyed the Andromeda Strain.
Soup spoon.
I read Sphere and Timeline, both are great. Alright. I'm trying to go through, like my plan is after Jurassic Park, I'm going to read Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've also got Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and I've also got Douglas Adams' The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, because I've read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I enjoyed that, so I'm going to read the second book at some point. That's the books I've got at the moment. All of them I bought for like cheap off eBay for like £2 to £3. So
I take your time on this one. It's for a big
the net Chubuzeza.
£125,000 check. Serious money.
I used my fifth lifeline, which Terry called Google it. It's a wine bottle.
So you think it's A?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Just casually me under the table, looking at Chris Grant in the eyes, like, I ain't got a phone under the table. Don't look at me like that.
You've now got a cheque for £125,000.
Good choices. I want to read some classics. Yeah, I've got quite a few classics on the list. I read Catcher in the Rye recently. That was good. I quite enjoyed that. I've got a few others on the list to read. I've got Moby Dick on the list to read. I've got Brand New World. I've got another book. I can't remember what it's called. I recently read The Clockwork Orange. That was very interesting. Never read anything like that in my life. What a weird book that was. Did enjoy it though. It took me a while to get into it, but I did enjoy it. I will watch the Stanley Kubrick film at some point. I've never seen the Stanley Kubrick film. So
now I can write you out a cheque at this moment for £125,000.
well, to be fair, you could really get internet on the phone back in 2001 when this came out. So
you're
technically, if you were sneaky, you could have cheated. You'd be like,
£250,000.
Chris Grant, you don't see anything. You don't see me cheating.
Of £1 million. Here it comes. Which comedian wrote and starred in the TV comedy Happiness? Dylan Moran, Alan Davis, Sean Hughes, Paul Whitehouse.
I wonder. I wonder. Catcher in the Rye. I'd be curious about. I know it's a book that a lot of crazy people read, like the guy who shot John Lennon. Really?
Take your time.
It's not a crazy book. It's like it's basically. I'll give you like. I'm not going to ruin the book for you, but it's like the life of a college kid. I don't know when the time period is. It must be like in the 60s or something, or whenever the book came out. But it's basically like the life of a college kid over the course of like a couple of days. But it's like it's written like it's something he reflected on when he was younger, kind of thing. Like a wild couple of days. It's a short book. You can probably read it in a single day. It's like just over 100 pages long. It's not very long. Anyway, I know the answer to this because Google is a friend.
Okay. You happy to go orange?
as I've got the like, oh yeah. Don't look at my phone.
You had £125,000.
Oh, did
in
I?
your hand. You didn't have to play that last question. You could have walked away.
Yeah, the guy that killed him was obsessed with it
play
and
it.
said it was his favourite character.
You've got £125,000.
Haven't I?
You've now got $250,000.
Oh no, not $250,000. Who would have guessed? Not me. Oh, fantastic. Oh, here we go. We're going in again. Oh, I didn't realise that.
So there's a
I have a lot of weird books. I will admit, though, I do have a few weird books on my list to read. The Bible is one of them. The Bible is one of them. I would also like to read Democracy, and I would also like to read Mein Kampf.
You are at this moment
So I do have some weird ones on the list.
Have a look at it. Take your time. This is question number 14 of 15. What kind of person might be called a poltroon?
A poltroon?
Impulsive, generous, talkative, cowardly.
I wonder. I do wonder. I wonder. Oh wow, no. Now those are strange choices. Yeah, I know.
You're
Pretty
going
strange.
for D.
Yeah, I might be going for D. I'm not too sure though. Chris Tarrant looks like a Bond villain in one of the 007 games in this. He does. I will admit, 2001 PlayStation 2, he doesn't look too bad.
It's
very surprising.
Money. You're not wrong. You've just won £500,000.
Let's go for $1 million, boys. Let's go for $1 million.
Well, you're doing brilliantly, fantastic.
When technically speaking, I would have taken away 32,000. I would have taken away 32,000. That would have been fine by me.
£500,000. But we don't want to give you that.
I mean,
We'd
Mein
love
Kampf
to
could
give
be
you the
interesting
next
for
one, the
historical
big one. You
purpose,
are
but
just
I'm
one
sure buying it,
right
people would give you a look.
away from £1 million.
True. I'd probably get it off eBay
Now
though,
have a look at it.
if I'm honest.
At this moment, you can leave here
It's less about. It's more about. I'm curious. It's more about like. I'm curious of the mindset.
£1 million.
I don't agree with anything the bloke did. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not going to get into like politics or anything of it. I don't agree with anything he did, but I'm just curious.
Icelandic.
You could buy a complete copy of Rule of Rose for 32,000, but why would you? What the UK version, yeah, which is the most expensive. What nationality was the architect Alva Aalto? Oh, I would say, because this is a question to win $1 million. I would say, based on the name, I think he's Swedish, but we'll find out. Google will tell us the answer. Oh, he's Finnish. Oh no, he's Finnish. Yeah, there you go. You learn something new every day. So I wouldn't have won.
You're going for D.
Yeah, I'm going for D. What are we going to do about it?
Oh, you have been so brave going for all 15 questions, but I'm afraid it's correct answers that count. And that answer is correct. You've done it. You have won £1 million. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
£1 million. 15 correct answers. Brilliant.
There we go. You have got the million of the heirs. Fantastic, you've done it. Fantastic. Good job, that was so hard. It's not like I was looking under the table with my phone going, yeah, these are the answers. Oh, no, I don't want to save the game. In 200 or so years, people will play this and be like, I only won £1 million. That won't ever cover my grocery bill. Yeah, you're not wrong. Speed of this game when? Or speed run of this game. You could probably, if you had Google, a tool-assisted speed run with Google, you probably could. You probably could quite easily do a speed run. So, but why would there be high schools? Imagine if Who Wants to Be a Millionaire literally had a high score list going, well, Patrick from Devon, he only got 32,000. But you got 1 million. Dave from Reading, he only got 8,000. Fuck Dave from Reading. He only got 1,000. Frio from Southampton, fuck him. He only got 500. You see Richard, Richard from Newcastle, fuck him too. He only got 500. Imagine if there was like a fucking like a high scoreboard back then for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you'd be like looking at it like seething because you're not at the top with 1 million. Deary me. So there we go. So that was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire second edition for PlayStation 2. It does the job. It is exactly what it says on the tin, basically. Can't really fault that, really. It's fine. But I'm going to stop playing it there.